right, thank you. And it's the Warriors to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an all-NBA team.
What a look from Steph Curry, just shredding defenses with pinpoint passes to open teammates.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Passes it to Wiggins. From past the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
A shot by Lillard, wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Curry gets the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Lillard. High post, Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Takes the 3. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Fires from deep. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out to Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their...
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
Curry passes to Looney. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Wiggins has got 5 points so far. Back to Thibault. To the left wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. No good on the shot. And Golden State will come the other way. Curry outside. Looney passes to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Sometimes that shot feels like the equivalent of a layup, but it's 3 points for Curry instead of 2.
Simons finds Lillard, and it's Thibault in the corner. Wiggins with the rebound.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lillard against Curry. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. That 3 off the mark. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 13-4 run. Thompson with the bucket.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Thibault on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Grant with a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Lillard hits the three-point bomb.
Pick and roll action, get Lillard the ball, and let him make a play.
Outside Curry. And the pass to Looney. Back to Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Lock at 6. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. 7 points for Stephen Curry.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Plenty of space. The Warriors pull it in.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Green finds Curry. And here's Thompson. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Some solid defense from Grant. Gets it off. The shot missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead.
And your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
Lillard from outside, no good that time. The Warriors go the other way. Here's Thompson. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Offline with his 3. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 9 points. And Damian Lillard with the chain.
Dame Lillard can untie your shoes with moves like that.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Curry with the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Lillard, the pass to Thibault. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Simons kicks to Thibault. Here's Lillard. Curry with some nice D. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Looney. Thompson outside. Wiggins dishes to Thompson. Wiggins drives in. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Grant the pass to Lillard. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
At the arc, Lillard can make any shot work. His accuracy is astounding.
Thompson with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Simons against Thompson. Thibault kicks to Lillard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. That's why he is beloved in Portland.
And he makes both free throws. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume...
Whoa, hammering it in!
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Lillard against Curry. Lillard, the pass to Simons. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Simons has got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Lillard finds Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic showing a lot of authority on that finish. He's not messing around.
Curry passes to Green. Golden State moving it around. Simons against Curry. Poked loose. Looney passes to Curry. Uncovered. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
The whole team is loving everything Steph is doing. Playing with the ease on offense tonight.
Idle for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Great change of direction. He sold the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Here's the screen. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That's automatic for Steph Curry. His in-between jumper is super lethal.
Here's Thibault. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Trailblazers, 29. The Warriors, 37.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got Little sharp out there with Johnson. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Eubanks in its center. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Trailblazers trail by 11. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes. But it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Good on the three-point shot.
Quick catch and shoot from Nazir Little, giving the D no time to react.
Here he goes. Poole finds DiVincenzo. Beaten inside, guarded by Reddish. Here's Poole, outside Green. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Blazers ball.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Passes it to Reddish. It's taken away by Payton. The kick out to Poole. Another 3 for Golden State.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp with the drive. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Poole kicks to Green. It's stolen by Reddish. It's tipped. Little dishes to Reddish. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Your Blazers breaker dance crew is here to hype you up. Show some love, fans.
Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga.
By the Blazers breaker dance crew.
Here's Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Blazers ball.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. At the elbow, it's Little. Now, here's Reddish, covered by Payton. Reddish the pass to Little. 6 to shoot. Here's Sharp. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Warriors leading by 9. Poole with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Kuminga. The kick out to Poole. Back to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Takes a 3. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Little.
Seeing the floor much better. Little with an easy find right there.
Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Out to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Sharp, the pass to Little. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. And here's Reddish. Fires from 14. Here's Eubanks. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 8. Back to Poole. Outside, Green. DiVincenzo kicks to Poole. Nailed from three-point land. Poole's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Sharp, the pass to Eubanks. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Reddish. From deep. To the wing on the left. From deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish. He's active and versatile. And add in.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. He's going to keep the defense on his heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins, and the basket by Curry.
What can you say? If he starts hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Curry finds Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
Splash! Thompson loves a three-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
The feed to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. It's stolen by Curry. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 16. Here's Weibel. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 28.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
You know, very few scouts felt that Jeremy Grant would ever become this kind of three-point shooter.
Curry looking it over. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lillard from outside. The Warriors pull it in.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And it's Wiggins missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Weibel, the pass to Lillard. A three ball. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Curry with the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists tonight.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Trent kicks to Weibel. Pass to Simons. Nurkic setting the pick for Simons. From outside, off the mark. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Pulls from the top of the key. No good. Trailblazers trail by 19. Weibel finds Simons. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Yep, that one goes in there. And the Warriors lead by 19.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road. If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. Weibel for three. Lillard the pass to Weibel. The dish to Grant, right wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
as is the case most nights. We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Kyrie Irving, Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. Irving finds Hardaway, and here's Doncic outside. Nails it from 3.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3, the revenge triple.
Pass to Graham. Back to Lillard. Simons outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Grant. Pass to Nurkic. There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them. Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
It's stolen by Irving. Pulls up on the wing. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Grant. Thibault. And he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Irving finds Hardaway. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Irving. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Lillard against Hardaway. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Now here's Wood. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Simons. And Irving gets it to go.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lillard against Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Lillard, no good. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Irving against Thibault. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Here's Irving. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Lillard passes to Graham. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Grant. Lillard's gotten his third basket of the night.
What touch from the inside. Lillard being assertive and wanting to convert in close.
Irving, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Simons outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 9.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. They score with unlimited range.
Just a big-time effort.
Big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Luka Doncic. Tim Hardaway is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Here's Doncic. Soft touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. Now Irving. Doncic outside. It's stolen by Thibault. Now the Blazers on the move. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Thibault. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. It's Lillard with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Irving, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Portland trailing here. Lillard fires away from way outside. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I tell you, I think Grant's athleticism was what allowed him to win out there.
The shake. And Doncic with the jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Now here's Irving. 12 points for him. Doncic outside. Out to Wood from behind the arc. Here's McGee. And there's the rejection.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
Hardaway against Lillard. Outside Thibault. Pass to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. Thibault's got 5.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Doncic passes to McGee. Irving for three. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He's got 14.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Grant the pass to Thibault. Out to Lillard. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Here's Simons. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
It's a one-on-one situation. For three, here's Lillard. Can't sink it. Fourth miss out of 9 attempts. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Irving with it. Now guarded by Simons. Irving, the pass to Wood. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Grant with a screen on Hardaway. And here's Thibault. There's the triple. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 7.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Grant against Wood. Grant the pass to Thibault. Drops in the layup for 2. Thibault's got 8 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
McGee, a screen on Simons. Doncic with it. Pass to Wood. Outside Irving. This one for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Trailblazers out in front, up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Nasir Little. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Now here's Powell. Here's Bullock. Misses the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp. Green covering. Here's Sharp. Oh, can't throw it down with one hand.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates. Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Reddish. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Sharp. Here's Little. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. Sharp, no good. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Here's Sharp. Drives to the hoop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's Green missing. Portland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Sharp. Back to Johnson. Here's Sharp. To the inside. Outside Johnson. That's tipped.
Outstanding effort that time to track down the long rebound.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball. Ryan?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Sharp.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rebounded by Green. Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Down low. Towel with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Bullock. Dallas, no good that time either. For Portland, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Good on the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Sharp, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Powell sets a screen. To the inside. Pass to Bullock. Over to the left wing. Now here's Powell. Here's Hardy. On the wing, Green. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Sharp. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but
Personal foul.
for me, I don't mind a little extra.
At the line for the Mavericks, Josh Green.
Free throw no good for Green.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Here's Little. He's checked by Kleba. Pass to Sharp. He takes it in, and he dunks it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Powell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Hardy. Portland grabs the miss. Outside Johnson. The 3 won't fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3.
Your trail.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, it's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Portland trailing here. Nurkic passes to Simons. Lillard outside. Nice move. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's no good. That one of tied it. The Mavericks shooting around 53%, a nice number. Doncic against Simons. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Lillard fires away from way outside. A quick shot there. It's off target. For three, Hardaway. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his third assist of the night.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And we're looking for the loudest fans in the building.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Thibault. The three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Doncic outside. Three-pointer. Another three for Dallas.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
Grant, left side. Back to Lillard. Let's go with a three. The shot no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Irving for three. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Simons. And here's Nurkic. Covered by McGee. Pulls up. No good. A bit long that time. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Doncic passes to McGee. Good. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Now here's Thibault. Portland, no good that time either. And here's Doncic. For three, Hardaway. The three from Wood. Hits a three-pointer. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
For three, Hardaway. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Thibault finds Simons. Lillard left side. And stolen by Wood. All by himself. And Irving gets it to go.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Let's hear it for your Blazer, Dave.
Simons against Doncic. Pass to Irving. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Dallas with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. And he lobs it up to the rim. And McGee with the stuff.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Mavericks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kyrie Irving.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Now Portland with it. It's a 16-point game. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Buries it from 3.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
Irving against Lillard. Outside Irving. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Grant, the pass to Lillard. And so Dallas takes this one by a big mark. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
scoring off in this one. Richard, this is a game that's been on the radar for a long time.
Yeah, there's only a few regular season games that people actually look forward to, but this one, it gives us a good gauge of where the best teams are, a preview of how they could approach a potential playoff battle down the road.
Oh, well said. Yeah, a peek to what could be a matchup in the playoffs. Absolutely. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Irving at the point. Doncic finds Hardaway. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Thompson. Doncic, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wiggins outside. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wiggins has got his team on the board to start the game for the Warriors.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Doncic outside. McGee a screen. Doncic dishes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Curry's shot is off. Here are the Mavericks now.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Now, here is Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. Swiped away. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wood sets a screen. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Now, Doncic, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. One-on-one fast break. Here's Green, out to Thompson. It's up a 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulder.
Here's Irving. Cans the shot from the wing.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Curry passes to Looney. And the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Warriors making the shot. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7". And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson dishes to Green. Shoots. Outside for Curry. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Wiggins. Curry with the steal. Looney down low. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Irving. Doncic outside. Nifty move. And the dunk by Doncic.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Curry against Hardaway. Curry passes to Looney. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And although he's undersized in his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Irving looking for an opening. No good with the layup.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 2.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors. The Mavericks trailing.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Wood out there at JaVale McGee. And it's Irving at the point guard position. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Curry against Irving. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wood. Doncic outside. McGee sets the pick for Doncic. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 4. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Kicks it out to Wiggins. No one covered. Wiggins has got 5.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. The shot's good from Irving. 6 points for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Curry on the wing. Back to Thompson. Passes it to Curry. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
And that one drops for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Now here's Thompson. Fires the three. Here's Green. Rebounded by McGee. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
All set. Curry shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Outside Hardaway. The Mavericks rebound, and McGee kicks to Wood. The pass to Irving. From the arc. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Wood can't hit.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
No, of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
And here's the fast break. Here's Wood. He feeds it to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Irving. Fires for three. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Golden State moving the ball around. That one goes. Counted. Green's got his first points of the game.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong positions inside.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And one more time.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Inside. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
They kick it out to Green. Shoots the 3. He can't hit that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Irving passes to McGee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Count that one. Thompson's got 7 points.
Clay can get it done inside, too. His role on this team is to score.
Irving against Curry. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Green. Out to Thompson. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Wood's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Green. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
The Mavericks, 23. Let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Green. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then there's Peyton. And it's Iguodala at the 3 slot. Poole kicks to Kuminga. Takes it inside.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Now here's Hardy. Guarded by Poole. They kick it out to Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Hardy passes to Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And it goes down 2 points. Hardy's got his first points in this one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The kick out to Poole. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
For Dallas, they have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
The nation, time to make some noise and welcome out your Warriors 15.
Here's Hardy. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors leading by 5.
Warriors 15.
Peyton in the corner. Outside, Green. Pass to Poole. Out to Peyton. 5 to shoot. Here's Iguodala. Great D that time from Powell. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Bullock. Makes it off the glass.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And let me hear you one more time for your GS Lakers.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Breakers.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Here come those t-shirts. The nation makes some noise. Let's hear you if you want.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
Outside Curry. Pass to Looney.
The third, 2 minutes.
Thompson outside. And here is Curry. Launches it. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 10 points in the game. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Green with a screen for Thompson. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Thompson passes to Curry. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Passes it to Doncic. Outside Irving. Shoots over Curry. Irving can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Wiggins. Nice D from Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Hardaway kicks to Irving. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Wood. No good on the 3. Warriors have gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. And Thompson gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Dallas calls timeout.
Give it up one more time for your Warriors. 15.
Mavericks trail by 8.
Dub Nation, who's going home with a free t-shirt?
Irving with the ball. 10 points for him.
Give it up for your Warriors dance team.
Out to Doncic. For 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Here's Curry, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so.
The previous play is under review.
Going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Still better safe.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Warriors ahead, up 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Wood, and it's Irving at the 1. Irving kicks to Wood. Doncic right side. And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
A shot by Curry, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. He kicks to McGee. On the wing, Irving. Goes up on the high post. Again, the Mavericks score.
When it comes to the offensive end on the floor, there is one guy you can count on, and that's Kyrie Irving. He knows how to find shots and make an impact on that end of the floor.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. When Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break, with this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. McGee finds Irving. Jacks up a 3. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors. Doncic outside to tie it up. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. It's all knotted up.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Outside for Curry. A 3-pointer. Wiggins hits the 3-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 3.
How about dueling from long each other.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
McGee is screen on Thompson. Hardaway passes to Irving. Shot clock at 6. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. The pass to Thompson. That's no good. It's his 2nd miss. He's made 4. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Irving. And contact on the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
Previous play is under
Regional personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Up top, Curry. Guarded by Hardaway. McGee with the block. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Doncic. Kicks it to McGee. Thompson with it. Hardaway picks him up. On the wing, Wiggins. Driving the lane. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Off target with his 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Irving up top, guarded by Curry. 6 to shoot. Irving attacking. Money!
And we have seen Irving bury huge shots before. Man, does he love having the spotlight on him.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Looney. They kick it out to Green. Back to Looney. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Curry against Irving. The dish to McGee. Up top, Doncic. From deep, Wood. Thompson with the rebound.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Make some noise and welcome out to your Warriors 16. Make some noise. Let's go.
Passes it to McGee. Count it!
A nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. A fadeaway. Can't knock in the three. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you. And that'll wrap it.
move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's Portland's starting group. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, BA. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
Now here's Lillard. Grant with a screen on Payton. And it's Lillard penetrating. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
The kick out, Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lillard against Payton. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Now here's Curry. Simons with a steal. Pass to Thibault, to the middle. Simons with it. Over Green. Oh, Green with a block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
The kick out, Curry. Another 3 for Golden State. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brett.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. Talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Here's Curry. The Blazers making their last shot. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Simons. Thompson passes to Looney. Count it.
That's a good look for the play right there. Just the court awareness. And that guy was wide open.
Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Fires the 3. The Trailblazers rebound. It's good on the putback.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
On the wing, Payton. Out to Thompson. And here's Curry for 3. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Lillard's got 7 points.
Aggressive scoring is one thing, but to do it as efficiently as Dame does it, man, that jumper is tight.
The 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Out to Lillard. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Thibault. No good on the shot.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but BA, how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So rework the roster. We'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time. And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
Now here's Green. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. And the Warriors miss again. Portland leading. Lillard passes to Thibault. Grant outside. Lillard outside. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Curry finds Thompson. The 3 ball. Lays out. Not going to go that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. It's stolen by Green. Curry with it. He's picked up by Lillard to stop the drought. Curry, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that.
And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard rising up and jamming that ball through.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
And let me hear you one more time for your GS Breakers. That's how you do it.
36 seconds left in the first.
And make some noise for your GS Breakers.
The three from Curry. Outside for Green. Back to Thompson. From the arc. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys when you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Thibault passes to Nurkic. Grant outside. Pass to Nurkic. Payton against Lillard. Now Simons. 3 seconds left. Into the lane.
Good job of Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors U.S. team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Portland.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Grant, the pass to Thibault. Leaner from distance. Outside for Grant. Wiggins with a steal. Here's Green. Portland grabs the miss.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
The Warriors trailing 2022. What a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big 3 healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I've ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Get out and make some noise once again for your Warriors dance team.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And Lillard, here we go. Thibault passes to Nurkic, down to 5 on the shot clock. Thibault with it, now Thompson defending. And it's Thibault missing. The Warriors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. The 3 from Curry gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 9.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
Here's Simons, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Wiggins has space. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Getting Wiggins something in the catch and shoot. It's just good offense and keeps him in a good rhythm.
Lillard passes to Simons. Thompson against Lillard. Inside. Goes back up. Grant's shot is off. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Looney. Outside for Green. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Curry from deep 3-point land. Looney finds Green. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Outside Curry. It's stolen by Thibault. Grant with it. Green covering. Lillard outside. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Thompson passes to Looney, who is stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers moving it up. Thibault with it, now guarded by Curry. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Thibault. Open shot, Grant. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Grant's gotten his second bucket.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Outside for Green. There's 37 seconds left in the second. Curry, just his 4th make in 10 tries.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
The Trailblazers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Stolen by Wiggins. Fast break. Here we go. Grant against Green. Looney up top. And Looney with the slam.
And Looney is so long. Gets up there and rushes it.
And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
9 seconds left in the second period. Simons outside. Wide open look. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Gary Payton II is out there with Kevon Looney. That's the Warriors 5.
For your Warriors, John Michael.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Little. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Well, Brent Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, with the exception of his rookie year. He'd made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball. When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Crosses over. Jams it in off a great move.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Kuminga finds DiVincenzo. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Payton. Here is DiVincenzo. Now Poole, covered by Johnson. Puts up a 3. Poole shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Johnson passes to Reddish. From deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Green. Green comes in for Kuminga. Thompson, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Stephen Curry in for Poole. On the wing, Green. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Little. Outside Reddish. Pass to Sharp. And he drives in. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
A line change here for Portland. Curry against Thibault. Looney, a screen on Thibault. Curry passes to Looney. Outside for Green. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson attacking. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, BA. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
A line change here for Portland.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The 3 from Curry. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
It's Johnson with a drive. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's got 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. They've required enormous diligence to keep playing throughout the pandemic. We are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Outside Reddish. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Here's Sharp, defended by Thompson. Sharp, no good. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Looney. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. He's got 6.
Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out. Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Golden State calls timeout.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons, they missed the playoffs. The Warriors have returned to their winning ways. Just how impressive has that been?
1:21 left in the third. And here's Curry for 3. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Grant with it, working on Green. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Thompson's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Thibault finds Nurkic. Here's Lillard. Now here's Nurkic. Back to Thibault. There's a screen by Nurkic. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
Well, he can shoot the three, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thibault. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Curry. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And Curry kicking it up a notch right now, not slowing him down on offense.
Portland leading. Lillard up top, hounded by Wiggins. Lillard passes to Simons. Outside Thibault. Back to Simons. And the shot goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got the length and vertical ability.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Well, Portland's shooting the ball 70% in this game. Lillard against Wiggins. Left side Thibault. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Going inside. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Simons. And the basket by Looney.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that ball.
Nurkic a screen on Wiggins. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Thibault. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge,
The
previous play is
personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team, and he had plenty of confidence. He told his players, we've worn those guys down. We can take advantage of it. We're not going away until the last second. Let's see how they respond. Back over to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And none better, Steph. stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Wiggins from long range. And the Warriors with another three.
And Wiggins committed to help the team out offensively. Big shot.
Wiggins against Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Simons. Lillard outside. Back to Simons. 6 to shoot. Grant outside. And stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Back to Curry. Takes the three. Connects from downtown. Now just a 1-point Portland lead.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Simons finds Grant. Back to Simons. Grant with a screen on Thompson.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Curry, no good. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nurkic a screen on Wiggins. Lillard passes to Thibault. Back to Lillard. From downtown. And again, it's Portland with a three.
He has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. There's the three. It's rebounded by Grant. So the Trailblazers win it. They played the villain. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. Damian Lillard out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp into the small forward.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Moving against Lillard. Pass to Sharp. This one for three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, quick thinking wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Irving against Lillard. Irving passes to Hardaway. Out to Doncic. And stolen by Thybulle. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Pass to Wood. Irving with it. And he lays it straight in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Grant with a screen on Irving. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here is Irving. Here's McGee. On to Hardaway. And stolen by Thybulle. Intercepted. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Here's Doncic. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up. All technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Lillard. Rebounded by McGee. Now, here is Irving. T right on him. To the middle. Here's Wood. Out to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. McGee inside. Great D that time from Nurkic. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. For the three. Sinks the triple.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Now, here is Irving. Now the pass to Wood. There's the drive. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Lillard against Irving. Hardaway goes in. That one doesn't drop. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. McGee finds Doncic. To the paint. Nurkic with the steal. Left side, Grant. Nurkic, the pass to Sharp. Off target from outside. Mavericks trailed by 5.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Lillard with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 9.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
For your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr.
He hits both from the strike.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Misses the three. Mavericks trail by 4. To the middle and stolen by Thibault. Here's Grant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Grant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Wood. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Portland out in front, leading by 6. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers and quickly converting.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Sharp in at the 3 spot. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You can call him an underrated defender. And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
The drive by Doncic. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 8.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic looking it over. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so here is Dallas. They trail by 6. McGee the pass to Wood. Wood sets a screen. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Back to Irving. Wood a screen on Lillard. Tipped away. Nurkic with the steal. Thibault on the wing. Lillard with it. Hardaway picks him up. Portland moving the ball around. Nurkic kicks to Grant. Pass to Thibault. And that one goes long. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Irving. And he gets it to go. He has 6. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Irving.
You just will not outcompete Lillard plays the game with such passion. Dame coming up big on defense.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Grant finds Lillard. Takes a three. The three ball. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
Irving against Lillard. Irving dishes to McGee. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lillard finds Nurkic. Lillard with it. Hardaway picks him up. Thibault for 3. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Doncic outside. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Hardaway with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Hardaway's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Spins. Grant kicks to Thibault. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Doncic. Another shot. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Nurkic. Thibault for 3.
Well, this is the energy you want to see from Luka.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Powell. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Green, and it's Hardy in at the point. Pass to Simons. Back to Johnson. Simons with the ball. Guarded by Green. Johnson right side. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. A nice shot by Simons.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Mavericks trail by 14. And here's Hardy. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Johnson, the pass to Little. Johnson left side. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the team.
Oh,
Goodness. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And he drives in, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials
The previous play is under review.
constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
the speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Rex. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Kleba with it. He's picked up by Little. And here's Green outside. Here's Hardy. Pocket 6. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
For Dallas, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simon. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. 11-point game. Passes to Green. There's the three. Reddish grabs the rebound. And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals, puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Hardy passes to Kleba. Hardy, no good. Trailblazers leading by 14. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Johnson from outside, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now here's Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Inside, it's tipped. Johnson kicks to Simons. From deep, 5 on the clock, drains the three-pointer. Simons has got 6 here in this quarter.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Now, here's Bullock, guarded by Reddish. And the layup's good off the glass. Bullock's got 5.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And there's the pass to Reddish. Back to Simons. He dishes it to Reddish. All sorts of time. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Bullock.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Johnson surveying the floor. Kicks to Little. And he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is... For this game to become competitive. Mavericks trail by 12. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. You've got Anthony Simon. Little out there with Cameron Reddish. Then it's Johnson, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. Doncic, no good. Simon's with the ball. Reddish the pass to Little. Back to Reddish. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Irving, good.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. Lillard, and Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
And that one's good, Irving.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
And Lillard kicks to Grant. Back to Lillard. Grant with a screen on Hardaway. No problems knocking that one down. Lillard's got 34.
You love to see Lillard this fired up on offense. Gives his entire squad a big boost of energy.
Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Lillard attacking. And then Lillard slams it in.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Here's Irving. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Sharp. That's good.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Thibault. Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. Lillard from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the dish to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And now the fans break. Doncic with the ball. Irving can't get it to go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength, his savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Here's Sharp. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Average trail by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Lillard surveying the D. And it's Thibault in the corner. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Wood with the screen for Doncic. Over Sharp. Here's Wood. Count it!
And that's a big shot from Wood when they needed it most. He's always been steady as a shooter, and now somebody you can trust in the clutch.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Irving. First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Damian Lillard.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Doncic finds Irving. On the 3 off target. Deflects the pass. Hardaway with the steal.
Well, there's a reason they trust this guy in big moments. Tim Hardaway Jr., no problem, he says.
Now Lillard. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. This was a hard-fought. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For great
type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood, then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Now Doncic. Looney grabs a miss. Wiggins outside. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Wood. Green with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward. Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Thompson with it. Irving picks him up. Thompson's shot is off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Kicks it to Doncic. It's stolen by Curry. Green, the pass to Curry. Back to Green. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Pass to Doncic. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Irving. Here's McGee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, and you're outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thompson, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Curry. Here's Looney. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
They grab their own miss. Out to Wood. And here's Doncic outside. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Now here's Thompson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's good. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People will...
The previous play is under review.
Now, but with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Curry Curry against Irving. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. No coverage that time. Irving's got 5 now. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Left in the first quarter. Pass to Green. The 3 is up. The shot by Looney, no good.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Curry, and he lays it up and in. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Hardaway, the pass to McGee. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot is good by Curry.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the Mavericks call time here. The Mavericks have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Irving for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup.
Dallas foul. Kyrie Irving.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
You never really get tired of watching Curry do his thing. The stroke on his shot is such a thing of beauty. And when he's dialed in, his offensive performances are just tremendous.
It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Hardaway. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hunting for opportunities. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Curry. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Curry's got 11 points. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
First free throw is good. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Wiggins outside, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Curry, no good. The Mavericks leading. Doncic with it. Now Wiggins defending. Doncic passes to Wood. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Wood's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Up top, Curry, defended by Hardaway. The 3 from Thompson drains the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Wood finds Hardaway. The 3. He's off on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Outside for Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy
The previous play is under review.
reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Irving. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Stolen by Thompson. They're running. The finish. Here's Wiggins. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And Dallas calls time here.
Once again, your D-Town crew. Give them a hand, fans.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's Thompson, high post. Here's Looney. Green for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Green's got 6 points. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push the small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Irving against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Can they get it? There's the drive, and the layup is up and in.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
And here's Curry for 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wood, right side. Irving for 3. Drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Doncic on the wing, pounded by Wiggins. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Thompson finds Wiggins. Ooh, McGee with the block. And now the Mavs on the run. Stolen by Wiggins. Curry with it. Irving picks him up. Thompson outside. Looney inside. Woods is there. Golden State calls timeout. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. They need this. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 14 points.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Here's Irving. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. To the paint. Here's Green. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Mavericks ahead. They're up by... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. We've got Jordan Poole, Michael Green out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Payton in at the 3 spot. The ball's knocked loose. In transition, here come the Warriors.
All starting from a turnover. DiVincenzo shows great anticipation skills to make a play on the ball and get them in transition.
Shot is good by Kleba. Kleba's gotten his first points in this one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Kuminga. Payton passes to Poole. Outside, Green. Pass to Kuminga. Outside, Payton. Down low. 6 to shoot. Here's Poole. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. I think he's only going to get better down there.
And that one's good. Poole. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Kleba outside. Jacks up at 3. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Poole, the pass to DiVincenzo.
Dallas foul. Hardy. First personal foul. First team foul.
Poole outside. Outside, Green. The kick out to Poole. Shot clock at 3. Green, the pass to DiVincenzo. And he makes it on the layup. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
Since his college days, DiVincenzo's really refined his handle. That's a sweet move right there.
Hardy.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's off on the second.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Poole from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Dallas calls timeout. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Hardy, guarded by Poole. It's Bullock on the wing. Takes it inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Hardy. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a valued utility player. He knows his role.
For your D10 crew, and hit last.
1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Peyton. He's closely guarded. And that one's good. Poole.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Powell. Now Kleba. To the right side. For 3, Hardy. Drops in the 3. Hardy's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Kuminga. Driving in. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Green, the pass to Kleba. Crafty move. Got a piece of it. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Poole. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Dallas calls timeout. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Wiggins. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. Irving against Curry. Pass to Thompson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
5 ticks left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. And here's Curry for 3. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Warriors ahead, up by 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Tim Hardaway. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Wood in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's gotten 4 this quarter.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Irving against Curry, and the layup falls.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Wiggins with a screen on Hardaway. The kick out to Wiggins. Fires the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
3.
Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Thompson, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Curry. That one's good for 2. Curry's got 20 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And there's the lob, and McGee with the stuff.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Curry passes to Thompson. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Great D that time from Irving. And here's Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
And the Warriors call time here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Curry passes to Thompson. Here's Looney, guarded by Wood. The shot by Looney, no good. Dallas has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Poked loose. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Both free throws good from Irving.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Curry passes to Looney. The kick out, Curry. To end the run. The Mavericks pull it in. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Mavericks have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. A nice shot by Doncic.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Golden State calls timeout. They trail by 4. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Wiggins with the crossover. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Wiggins doesn't shy away from getting to the line, especially when games are tight.
At the line for 2.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Pass to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. 4-3. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 22 points. Here's Looney. Out to Thompson. And here's Curry for 3. Wood grabs the board.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. For 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And you can trust Curry in these moments. The pressure doesn't affect his shooting ability, and he knows how to deliver.
And they go to the intentional foul.
14 foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Irving for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Curry finds Wiggins. Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Golden State foul. Come on, fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Pass to Irving. It's stolen by Curry. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll